Hello, my name is Dr. Marty Casey, and I am from St. Louis, Missouri, just 10 minutes away from where Ferguson resides. I am also the founder and owner of Ungun Institute, where I help individuals disarm from trauma. Trauma is nothing new in my life. When I was 5 years old, my great-grandmother on my father's side was gunned down in her home on Good Friday over a black and white TV. 5 years old, I have dealt with the trauma of trying to understand that when someone gets a hold of a gun and they are hurting or they are angry and they can inflict harm on others. How do we overcome that? Well, when I thought I was healing from that, about 20 years after that, my brother was the shooter. And he was the shooter because someone in the neighborhood had threatened to come and kill everyone in our family. My brother did 3 years day for day on the inside of jail, and my mother and I did 3 years on the outside. See, gun violence doesn't just affect the person who has been shot or the person who's shooting. It affects everyone who's attached to those individuals. They come from a family, and we love them. So when we take the life of someone, this is what we call trauma tracing. We have to then trace it back to every individual that they are attached to, because hurt people, heal people. We're not just in business to look at this as what are we going to do about the guns, but what are we going to do about the hearts of people that need to be healed? That's really where we need to start. Because I believe if we can change the heart of man, we will help the man to understand that the gun is not the way to handle anything. And I'm standing here before you when I told you that in my own family, my loved one was the shooter. And that's when I began to do this work as an activist. I knew that something was wrong when my brother went to jail, and the first person he saw in the yard was my grandfather. We have a generational problem. And if we look at how long guns have been a problem in the United States, we can take it all the way back to slavery and then some. We have to get to the root cause of the problems here. These trauma bullets are killing us all. We have been affected by every shooting that has taken place. When we turn on the news and we watch the media and we see how innocent people's lives have been attacked. When are we going to heal? See, you can't heal anything that you don't feel. So I'm asking you right now, those who have an opportunity to change the laws and to protect the people, what are you feeling in your heart today? I'm not asking you if you're a gun owner, if you're using your guns to hunt, or you're using your guns for protection. I'm asking you just one simple question. What's in your heart today? Do you care about people, or do you only care about people when it affects you in your backyard? See, I've been caring about gun violence for a long time. 5, I didn't have a choice when my loved one's life was taken. And then when Ferguson happened, I recognized that trauma again. I said, oh my goodness, these children are going to be affected for a lifetime. We don't do something about it. So I gathered up these children, and I serviced over 3,000 in the city of St. Louis with my nonprofit, Show Me Arts Academy, teaching them how to sing and dance and to tap into their gifts and talents so they understand that the increase of value will also increase their empathy for others and their love for others. When they value themselves, they'll be able to value other people. And I raised enough money to bring them right here to Washington, D.C., New Jersey, and New York as they performed all around 5 years ago. I brought them here so they could see that their voice matters. And you know what happened? The insurrection took place right here in the same space, and those same babies watched that. I know we can do better because I know we are better. So I flew in this morning so I could come back to this same spot to stand strong on my promises that I made to those children. We live in the greatest country, and we have the right to be safe. We have the right to live, and we can learn to live in peace and not just wait to rest in it. What's in your heart today? Are you going to be the one to make the changes? See, I didn't have to be kin to those children in order for me to gather them in and to love on them and to try to show them something different. I didn't have to know them first because I care about all children. Do you care about the children that have recently been gunned down? Do you even remember the children in Sandy Hook? Do you remember the children of those grandparents that was just gunned down in New York? Did you see their faces on television? Did you hear their cries? What's in your heart? We have to ungun these trauma bullets today because we all need to heal from this collective trauma. See, we all don't need guns. Guns are not cell phones. We can't just allow these weapons to get in the hands of people that are hurting, because their hurt turns to harm, which increases the violence. So I'm asking you again today, what is in your heart? What are you going to do? Don't make me out to be a lie to these children. When I told them they can use their voice and they can make changes, I come today to use mine and to make a change. Let's do this right now. Let's do this together, because this is America. Unity for all. Thank you.